Welcome back, everyone. Today, or this episode, I'm going to get this new action figure girl out that I received the other day from Temu. So I had a quick look at this one when we did the unboxing or the unbagging of the Temu order. There is an extra tray here of, I think these might be extra coloured wands or something. I'm really not sure. I'll have a look when we get into that. The figure, you get some heads, some hands down here on a stand. That's nice. I think there's a stand in there as well. Alright, let's get her out and have a look. That bit in the back is all one piece, so that's interesting. Oh goodness, this might be the first Temu girl that doesn't have legs that fall off. I'm not sure about this skirt piece. That's going to get in the way. Always check the bag. A little clear peg was in there. Could have easily got chucked out. Okay, so this is a different stand. This one actually bends both ways. Alright, we'll go over. Hang on, let's get it set up in the background. Okay, so the stand really does help. She doesn't seem to be all that stable. She's only got small feet and small legs. So let's have her there. So she comes with this nice rack. Not that rack. Of hands. So I've got like holding hands for the sword. A more sort of karate chop sort of hand. A grippy straight hand, whereas this is angled down. And then the closed fist. She's got open hands on her as she comes. And these just pop out, so I'm guessing that's how they mount to her. I'll try that in a minute. But then the weapons. Oh, actually no. Faces. Comes with two alternatives to what's included. Sort of, I don't know if it's meant to be. Oh, she's sort of got puffy cheeks in this one. This one's more of the angry side look. And she comes with the happy face mounted. Now weapons, this is where it gets interesting, because I'm not sure how this all works. So she comes with these two nice swords. They actually do fully come out of the sheath. That's nice. They've got these pegs on here, but I haven't been able to see they're actually going to mount on her. We'll maybe find out when we get to the full one. So that was just the actual connection point there that dropped off, not her out of the actual mount, because she seems to go in there quite well. So yeah, these two really nice looking swords, but I don't know how they're meant to mount. And then this other thing that I said was in the pack, which I thought was a bunch of like optional sword blades or something. But it's all one piece, apart from the blue one, which can slide out. So, once again, no idea what the heck this is meant to be for. So that's what she comes with. Now, as far as the figure and articulation, that's nice and easy. You can actually lift her off there. So I'm sort of scared to take. Oh, it does. Okay, it moves. Okay, so head-wise goes down, and because the back here is articulated all the way up almost. Let's get the hands out of the way. Head can rotate, let's say, all the way around. Does have a cut in the top of the chest here, which has a nice little range. Can go side to side as well. Doesn't thankfully leave a big gap like the last one. Arms. Okay, it's like a strap here that's sort of in the way. I don't think that can be Oh, it moves up. So arms can move up. Actually on a ball and swivel. Has nice range of motion at the elbow. Even though when it arrived they were the other way around, so it was only that much. As soon as you spin the elbow around, it has quite a good amount of bend to it. As I said before, the hands can swivel and pivot. Okay, so they come out fairly easily. They're going well, and she has little like cuffs on behind the hand, which are not on the bit, so you have to change them, make sure you don't lose them. So top of the bit has movement. Waist actually here doesn't have any movement in it. Legs can kick out that far without popping off. And the first, as I said, first figure from Temu where the legs haven't fallen off. Knee has a bit of pivot in it, so you can go that far. And then the foot can bend down, go up. We have a bit of rotation in the foot and the ankle. Okay, yeah, and a little bit of a side tilt. So all in all, not too bad the articulation wise, although I think that the skirt is going to get in the way. The joints are fairly loose, so it's a bit harder to get a stand up, so the stand will be required, I think, quite a bit for this figure. Overall, fairly nice. Okay, so after a good old yank on it, the skirt can be removed, which will then let the legs move back a bit easier. There's a bit of a split in the skirt. This is a softer material, so it does have some flex in it. Not a lot, but a little bit. I still can't see anywhere to mount the swords, unless they wouldn't fit in there. Okay, thanks Temu. So I think maybe this point here is where the sword's meant to mount. But when I went to do it, that's the actual bit that connects on. Yeah, because that can mount there, that's for sure. Alright, round two. So that's how it looks. It looks like. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely how that's meant to mount. And you have to be careful with the sword because it does have a way it goes in. So yeah, disappointing the first one just broke straight off without even really trying. This one seems to be holding on there all right, so I think it will be in the way. Probably easier with it not connected on there. So I think that will just get in the way. Yeah, at least that popped off. So yeah, that's the spot in the skirt there. It's not the best. I actually like this other blue sword better. Will it go into the other one that's still got pieces? Nope. Because they are different designs. The blue one's more flat, like a proper sword, and this one's more like a fencing sort of sword. That's a shame that broke off, but I think, as I said, I think I might have accidentally ordered a second one, so hey, maybe I'll be able to get away with it. As I said, that little cuff comes off. Okay, so yeah, that hand's really good for holding out a sword. I'm doing that. That's a very good pose, because that's how naturally when you're holding a sword or something like that, your hand does dip down. So that's really good for them to give a hand like that. Both hold the same way. Well, there's nothing really else for her to hold on to, so it's only the swords. I've got no idea what the heck these are meant to be for. Can't see anywhere for them to mount. They don't seem to go onto... Well, it does look like there's a space in one of them. Was whether this comes out, but I've tried doing that before, of putting the sword in there. It doesn't seem to, it definitely doesn't mount securely. So yeah, I don't know what they're meant to be for. If you know, drop it down in the comments as to what that's actually for. What do I want to use? I want to use normal grippy hands. Yep, they also hold the sword without any problem. Alright, so I'm going to get some B-roll footage, which, oh, okay, I spoke too soon about parts falling off. I'm just going to get this other hand over here while you check out some B-roll footage. So I want to check each figure when I get them as to how they sit and scale with some different common items that I've got for these different figures. So overall, probably the best Temu figure that I've found so far. Only the arms seem to come off on their own accord. At least the legs stay on and the skirt is removable. So that'll do it for this review. Hope you found it informative or interesting or that. And I'll see you in the next video where I open up another Temu haul.